Morning, everyone. My name is Balraj Gill, and this vlog talks about my experiences with spirituality and life in general. So, subscribe to my channel. This morning, I want to talk about my recent experiences with synchronicities. So, the last few months, I've really been noticing a lot of different synchronicities happening, especially with numbers. So, one of the numbers I see all the time is 143 or 43. And to me, that means I love you. So, whenever I see that number, I always think that it's spirit saying, I love you to me. So it's my way of giving, and that's what it feels like. And it's my way of giving myself love, actually, because it feels good when someone says, I love you to you, especially your higher self. So I've been seeing this number a lot. Now, yesterday I was watching this awesome YouTuber, Ralph something. I really love him. And it's funny because I was watching his vlog on synchronicities and I love what he said about synchronicities. So what he said is synchronicities are our dominant thoughts aligned with our life and become our dominant experiences. So our dominant thoughts align us with our lives, and this is what becomes our dominant experiences. So this whole journey for me for the last 6 months has been to find love. That's my life path, is to love. And I very quickly realized you won't find love in nothing unless you love yourself. So I began my journey 6 months ago, and it was really interesting. As I was watching the vlog and he described synchronicities, it really resonated with me. So I was vibrating at a really high level. Then I looked down, and the craziest thing, he had 143,000 views on his channel when I looked down. Isn't that crazy? And for the first time in a long time, it wasn't, I felt love, but I was already vibrating love. So I felt the love, but I also felt a sense of completion. And what I'm presuming what that means is that my journey of self-love, it's always going to keep going, for sure. I'm always learning, growing, all that. I have to. I'm a lifelong learner. But what that specific, how I felt in that instant, because I was really shocked, I felt like I have come to a mastery level of self-love. And when I say mastery level, this is just within myself. I'm always still learning. I'm not saying achieve mastery. There's always, you can achieve more and more and more. But I feel like one stage, there's a completion, an ending has happened. And that stage of my life is done. The self-love is here. Now it's time for the next evolution, for the next growth. Now this self-love, it's not, if you want to achieve it, go do it. For me, when you start falling into the path of spirituality, you have to really become nothingness. No mind. And when you're allowed to express anger. You're allowed to express feelings. It's a free world. We can do whatever we want. But the cool thing was, when I would get angry, I was very present. And you have to be patient with yourself. And when you become present, you start to realize that the anger starts actually going away. It starts diminishing because you're like, this is stupid. Why am I angry? This is just dumb. And that actually happens with everything. Whether you catch yourself judging somebody, that's stupid. Get rid of it. So it was it was easy. It was easy, but it was a process. A lot of it wasn't easy. Like getting rid of the childhood shit, it was a process. It was work. I've worked on myself for 6 months, almost full time. full time almost. And yesterday was such a nice feeling of, I felt validated from the universe, from above, that yes, time to move on, completed. So I just wanted to share that because I've become really attuned with my feelings, and I've been talking about that a lot on this vlog. So go ahead and start feeling, and try and come to a no mind state one time a day. Like what happened with me with meditation was when I started my 2 meditations a day, and I really started figuring out, okay, what is consciousness? What is your subconscious? Like, what is all of this? And really devoted myself to it. What happened was I started changing. So instead of, in the past, if I was stressed out from my startup business, I would come home, my time, put my son to bed. My time was pour a glass of wine, continue working, but sip on my wine while I'm working. Okay, that was my stress relief. That's what I would do. Now, what I do is I come in. If I'm stressed out, I come to know my neutral state, put my incense on, and I meditate. And I can actually meditate when I'm stressed out now. So it's been gradual changes, not hard changes. They've been easy, but working on yourself, that's the hard part. You go through a lot of emotions and tears, and you'll feel all these things, but that's okay. That's release. Last night, after this incident that I had where I was like, whoa, I've completed a stage. It was like these like two, claws. It was like these claws just clicked now. And this morning in meditation, I could seriously feel my crown chakra just vibrating. That's never happened to me before, like bursting. And it started itself making a figure 8, my union symbol, figure 8 this way for my love with my higher self, and then this way with the beloved. And last night, it was really interesting because last night I sweat so much, so disgusting, but I had such bad night sweats last night. I had to change my linens this morning after my shower. So I feel like I am going through something, and it's a really exciting period, and I think it's my transition into what's next, and it's very exciting. So I just wanted to share with you guys, if you keep on the meditation and the visualizations, a positive thought, open up your heart space, come from your heart space, change does happen. It's possible in such a uplifting way. So keep at it. Don't give up. Love you guys.